Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to, talk about, the All-Star Game tonight for, Major League Baseball. I'm not gonna put the score in the title because it ended 6-6 in extra, 9 innings. It was a 6-0 lead, for the National League, but the, American League, came all the way back to tie the game in the 9th inning. It went to a swing-off. 3 batters for each team, getting 3 swings. So, Kyle Schwarber, he went 3 for 3 to give the National League the win. It's the first ever MLB All-Star Game swing-off. I'm not sure how to feel about it. I mean, it was exciting still, for sure. But I'm not sure if I'm the biggest fan of it, but it's definitely still exciting. I was just thinking, oh, we're getting extra innings. They could do away with it, because I was hoping for extra innings, but I'm not gonna lie, man. I thought the weekend festivities for the MLB All-Star Game were pretty exciting, man. Home Run Derby was really good, really exciting. Cal Raleigh winning the Home Run Derby. I didn't recap the Home Run Derby. I thought about it, but I just didn't want to be honest. I just wanted to do the All-Star Game, but it was fun, man. The weekend festivities did not disappoint, especially the All-Star Game swing-off didn't disappoint. I just didn't know this was a rule. But definitely a fun weekend, man. This game was fun. First bit, I'm like, oh boy, it's gonna be an ass whooping. National League, they start off strong. They get 2 runs immediately in the first inning off to Tariq Skubal. Paul Skeens threw a scoreless first inning. He actually had some run support, which he's probably not used to seeing that. But then the National League, they get 4 runs in the 6th inning. 3-run home run from Polar Bear Pete, and then Corbin Carroll hit a home run. So they're up 6-0. So you're like, oh, that's gonna be a nice one. It's gonna be a blowout. I was getting kind of bored, but not gonna lie. But then here come the American League All-Stars. They get 4 runs in the top of the 7th. 3-run homer from Brent Rooker, a run from Bobby Witt Jr. He also got another one in the 9th. But they get 4 runs there in the top of the 7th to make it a 2-run game. And then they score 2 in the 9th. Both earned runs off Robert Suarez, I believe. Yeah, both off Robert Suarez. They brung in Elias Diaz. So, yeah, Robert Suarez even in the All-Star Game. Choke. This is a very fun game, man. Back and forth. From 6-0 to 6-6, and then the swing off. It was fun, you know. So let's go over the scoring summary. Just get that out of the way, because there's a lot of stats we have to go over here. A lot of pitchers used tonight, a lot of hitters. So let's go to the bottom of the first. Ketel Marte with a 2-run double that scored Ohtani and Acuna. Then the bottom of the 6th, Alonso hits a 3-run home run, and then Corbin Carroll with a solo homer. But then this is where the American League makes their comeback. Rooker hits a 3-run home run, and then Bobby Witt with a ground out in the top of the 7th. So they get it to a 2-run game. Top of the 9th, Bobby Witt Jr. gets the double. Stephen Kwan didn't hit it hard, but it was an infield single that tied the game in the 9th. So it was exciting, man. I love watching the All-Star Game for the MLB because I feel like it's the best All-Star game because the NBA sucks. And I mean, obviously the NFL doesn't have an All-Star Game, but the Pro Bowl festivities suck. It's kind of crazy how you think the other team's 0 runs allowed. Padres and Giants allowed 6 runs. But yeah, shout out to whoever on the American League team decided 11-homer Jonathan Randa should be one of their 3 hitters in the swing-off. Definitely questionable. Aaron Boone getting outmanaged, even on a home run swing-off. Like, Bobby, you should put Bobby Witt there. Like, Bobby Witt is your guy. They're like, Jonathan Rander's really good. He's underrated, but That's not who personally I would pick to have as one of my 3 hitters in a swing-off. Bobby Witt was right there. I don't know who the fuck decided that. Aaron Boone? That's, I mean, same guy brought in Nestor Cortez in the World Series. But yeah, definitely questionable decision, man. Man, the Padres and Giants relievers blowing it for the National League. Thank God Tanner Scott didn't make this roster. Robert Suarez, so I wish he did get, what was he, locked in the bullpen or something? I wish he did get locked in there. Edwin Diaz wasn't even bad. He gave up an infield single hit. Suarez gave up 2 reaming doubles and a ball hit to the warning track. Freaking Robert Suarez, he had a really great start of the year, but my God, he's just kind of starting to fall off a little bit. I don't know how Yankees fans handle Aaron Buffoon as their manager sometimes, man. I don't know how you guys handle him. But yeah, let's go over all the pitching. We'll start with the National League. Paul Skeens goes 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks. He strikes out 2. Clayton Kershaw goes .2 innings, faced 2 batters, no hits, no runs, no walks. He struck out a batter. Pretty funny on the what was he mic'd up? Did they had that mic up? Yep, you heard Drake Scuball say fuck. Love it. Jason Adam, .1 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks. He strikes out 1. Logan Webb, 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. David Peterson, 1 inning, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Mackenzie Gore, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Andrew Abbott, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. But then Adrian Morejon, 0.0 innings, 1 hit, 2 runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts. And Randy Rodriguez, .2 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 walk, and no strikeouts for Rodriguez. And you bring in Trevor McGill, .1 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. And then the Miz, Jacob Mizorowski, touching 102. 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Everyone talking about how, oh, he's only made 5 starts, shouldn't be in the All-Star game. Well, maybe everybody else shouldn't have declined it. I mean, however many people decline, of course somebody's going to accept it. It's Robert Suarez. Oh, man. .1 innings, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Oh, man. And I'm pretty sure Pete Alonso might have won the MVP if Kyle Schwarber wasn't, I mean, yeah, he won the game technically with the swing off. 3 bombs, 3 swings. But I thought it was just based on what happened in 9 innings, but I guess not. I mean, it's an all-star game, though, so there's no point of crashing out over it. And then Edwin Diaz, .2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, and 1 strikeout for Edwin Diaz. So, all the pitching. Let's go over the lineup here for the National League. They had 8 hits, 6 runs, 2 errors. They scored 2 in the first, 4 in the 6th, and then they won in the swing-off. Ohtani was 1 for 2. Schwarber pinch hitting 0 for 2 and a walk, but he had 3 homers on 3 swings in the swing-off. Acuna 1 for 2. Tatis 0 for 2 and a walk. Marte 1 for 2, 2 RBIs. Donovan 2 for 3. Freeman 0 for 1. Pete Alonso 1 for 2, 3 RBIs. He had a 3-run homer. Alonso 0 for 1. Machado 0 for 2. Smith was 0 for 2. Eugenio Suarez 0 for 1. Goodman 0 for 1. James Wood 0 for 1. Kyle Tucker 0 for 2. Corbin Carroll 1 for 1, a walk and an RBI. Lindor 0 for 2. De La Cruz 0 for 2. Pete Crow 1 for 2. And Stowers 0 for 2. For the American League, Scuball 1 inning, 3 hits, 2 runs, no walks, and strikes out 2. Carlos Rodon 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, and 1 strikeout. Brian Woo! 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Joe Ryan 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Drew Rasmussen 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Chris Bubich, .1 innings, 2 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, and no strikeouts. Gave up that 3-run homer to the polar bear, Pete. Casey Mize, .2 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, no walks, 1 strikeout. Carlos Estevez, 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, and he struck out 3. Shane Smith, .1 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Andres Munoz, .2 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. And Aroldis Chapman, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, and he strikes out 1. For the offense for the American League, they had 9 hits, 6 runs, 4 in the 7th, and then 2 in the 9th. And they come up just short in the swing-off. Gleyber Torres, 0 for 2. Chisholm, 0 for 3. Riley Green, 0 for 3. Stephen Kwan, 1 for 2 and an RBI. Hit that, got that infield single in the 9th there to tie it. Aaron Judge, 0 for 2. Rosarena, 0 for 3. Cal Raleigh, 1 for 2. Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 2. Guerrero, 1 for 2. Aranda, 1 for 1 and a walk. O'Hearn, 0 for 2. Rooker, 1 for 1, 3 RBIs. McKinstry, 0 for 1. Caminero, 1 for 2. Garcia, 0 for 1 and a walk. Baez, 0 for 2. Buxton, 1 for 2. Jacob Wilson, 0 for 2. And Bobby Witt, 1 for 2 and 2 RBIs. So there's all your stats. I thought this was fun. I thought this was a fun game, though. National League took a 6-0 lead, but American League come back late, forced a swing off, but Kyle Schwarber just too good. And some bad managing from Aaron Boone to have Jonathan Aranda as their 3rd hitter. But yeah, I think a swing off's fine, though, for sure. I mean, maybe you're. I mean, I can see why you don't like it. But the other thing is, there's not really any other pitchers. I mean, who else was going to pitch? So that's probably another thing I wasn't thinking about, was there wasn't probably any other pitchers, probably. So that's probably the best thing you could do. You'd complain if you saw position players out there pitching, so wasn't really thinking about that, but yeah, it makes sense why they do it, because I mean, you don't have any other pitchers. I don't think you want to see position players out there. But definitely great. I would have liked to see Ohtani and Judge in the swing off. That would have been fun. But they were already out of the game. But I think they both left. I don't know. But yeah, fun game. Definitely a good All-Star weekend. Or All-Star week. With the Home Run Derby and the All-Star game delivered. So, yeah, that's really got to say. I don't know what I'm going to do the next few days. When does the Major League Baseball return from their break? What day? The 18th? 19th? Scroll down here. Jesus Christ. They return the 18th. So I'll be back here the 18th. I don't know what I'm going to do the next 2 days, to be honest. Just have to find something to do, content-wise. But, yeah, that's really got to say here. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.